How to drink tea like a queen. First of all, let it be known that there is a time and a place for all tea, and I am just as partial to a good builder's brew as the next builder. But there is also a time and a place to drink tea like a queen, and that's every day at 4 o'clock. So let us begin. First of all, obviously, it has to be from a china tea set. And before any tea making begins, you must warm up the teapot. Add a drop of boiling water and let it sit for a couple of minutes. Controversially, I'm not going to use loose leaf tea today because that is next level that I don't have time for right now. But this is Twining's Earl Grey tea bag, so that should make up for it. Okay, so after you've warmed the teapot, poured away the old water and added a tea bag. And no, it's not 1 tea bag per person. That's just disgusting. And people who do that should be disowned. Then add your boiling water. Put the lid back on and let it brew. Do not rush this stage. Don't even think about opening the lid and stirring it with a spoon. Just let it brew in its own time. Then, and this is where the fights begin, add the milk first. That way the milk warms up as you pour the tea over it. Varying heights of tea pouring is always good. The aeration makes it taste even better. And then add your sugar if you're so inclined. Perfectly acceptable if you are. Now watch this bit carefully, because this is where you can make a fool of yourself if you get it wrong. See how the sugar spoon is replaced back into the sugar and not used to stir your tea. Next, stir the tea without touching the sides. It's an art. And do not, under any circumstances, tap it on the lip of the teacup to get rid of the excess tea. Lay it back onto the saucer. And now it's time to drink it. Take the saucer in your left hand, take the teacup handle in your right hand. We'll go into more detail about that in a minute. And drink. Do not make the faux pas of placing a coaster under your saucer. The saucer is the coaster. And then if you're lucky, some biscuits will magically appear like they just did here. Now, I approve of dunking. It's also an art that we should all practice, but probably not one condoned by the royal family. I have to apologise that these aren't biscuits. They're cookies. Slightly more vulgar than a biscuit, but that's what I had in the cupboard. And like I say, in polite company, you wouldn't really dunk. But we're not in polite company, are we? So you'll notice that this tea doesn't have the orange glow of a good PG Tips or Yorkshire blend, but that's because it's Earl Grey, and you'll gradually learn what colour each tea should be. My second apology is that I'm still in my dressing gown and it's not 4 o'clock at all, but here I'm going to show you how to hold on to the handle. China cup handles are not designed to put your fingers through. Don't be silly. It won't fit. The handle is just a thing to hold on to bring it to your mouth, so you can keep your fingers flat. Lather, rinse and repeat, and you'll find that every single cup has superior flavour and retains its heat from being in a teapot. Next up, tea cozies.